Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all over the world, it sounds like we might be having some connection issues here. So I had to stop the music, had to do it. Getting kind of weird in here. Let's get some light on this face of mine. There we go. We got some light there. Turn the light up here a little bit too. Let's do it. Hope everybody's good in chat. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try this out here. I need to check and see if I can play this video. There could be a chance that this video glitches out. If it does, I will stop it. But here's your daily dose of motivation, hopefully. Let's do this.
I promise you guys, success is the loneliest road out there. It's you and your shadow at the end. Because it's too f***ing hard.
People are not gonna be around you to motivate you. They're not gonna be around you to push you, to celebrate you, to applaud you. You gotta do it on your own.
It's hard to keep going when no one is supporting you, when no one is clapping for you. And that is exactly why you have to become your own biggest fan. You really do have to believe in yourself when no one else does.
Always keep going. Always. No matter what happens, the storm eventually ends. And when the storm does end, you want to make sure that you're ready. Because eventually that storm passes.
Don't judge your destiny by your history.
Being a warrior is not about the act of fighting. It's about believing in something so strong that's worth fighting for that you'll never quit. You will never ever quit because it means so much to you.
My strength is in my struggle. The level of battle you face is an indication of the level of blessings that you stand to receive. If you're up under attack, there's something to be gained. Because people don't fight people who don't build. If you weren't building anything, nobody would battle you. If you weren't going forward, they wouldn't fight you.
You want to make your dream come true, you got to stay focused. Some people rather get even than get ahead. Stay focused on where you want to go.
Championships aren't won in the theater or the arena. They're won in the thousands of hours in the training room, the labs, and the 5 a.m. runs, and the training when everyone else is sleeping. That's when it's won. The heart of a champion is a light switch that's always on. It doesn't go on and off when someone's watching. It's constant. It's how you look at something. If your name's attached to it, and you do it right, the best of your ability every single time.
How bad do you want it? Do you want it bad enough to keep turning back, to look at it again? I don't know what it means, but it's drawing me. And I don't know what's going to come out of it, but some kind of way, my destiny tied to that. And I can't walk away. Your destiny is in the fire. If you run from the fire, you will run from your destiny. Your destiny is in the problem. Your destiny is in the storm. Your destiny is in the fight.
If you want to be a diamond, you must go through extreme pressure. If you can't take pressure, then you're not a diamond. After you go through all the pressure you thought you could not handle and you think it's over, then they turn on the heat. Once it goes through that type of pressure and it finally becomes a diamond, at that point you can't break it no more. I've been broken so much. I've been defeated so much. I've been disappointed so much in my life that I know what it feels like. I can handle it. Once you get to that point, you cannot be broken anymore.
I dare you to take another step. You're right on the verge of stepping into your purpose, into your destiny. If you don't give up, if you don't baby yourself, if you go ahead and push yourself and get on up out of this mess, your whole life is about to change.
If you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, keep coming back again and again and again. Get up dressed every day, knowing some way, somehow, with a spirit of expectation, I can do this. If you do that over and over and over again, your life will be easy.
What do you guys think? Are we pumped up? Are we motivated today? We going to do big things today? Tell me. Tell me what we're going to do today. Folks, I got a pretty cool show here today. I want to share with you some pretty neat stuff. All right? Whoa. I got my YouTube playing here. All right, that's done. Let's check chat here. What is going on, chat? How is life? You guys survived. You woke up. Here we are today, smashing bears in the face. All right. Guys, this is our anthem. You guys ready for this? The FUD is strong. The FUD is here. We don't care when the FUD is near. Find a bear, hang them high. Find a bear, make them cry. When the going gets tough, you better hunker down and punch a bear or make them drown. Let's go. The bear anthem. Woo. All right. Let's check it out here, folks. Sorry, I got to get back to chat. I'm just pumped up. I had to share the bear anthem with you guys. Facing reality for sure. How you doing? How is everybody doing? Boom! Facing reality in the house. Red Squirrel, Terrafin. Dean Ross, Texan. What is up? Luke Duke, good morning from the Cheese State, Wisconsin. HOA, Friends of the Good Life. Hexile, Lima, Foxtrot, Golf, Hex Metal, Barbie. Good morning, Hexagons. What is up, everybody? Terrafin, thank God. Dougie Peach, Rags. JC Culver, MD, everyone must resist CBDCs. Go Texas, go Texan Token, go Brandon. Let's freaking turn it up. I love it. Worry less. We are blessed. Ladies and gentlemen, let's freaking go. I know you guys like that bear anthem. I know you like the bear anthem, guys. We're punching bears in the face. We're not going to let Twitter get in our head. We're not going to let these Debbie Downers, these people who hate themselves, screw up our plan. Right, screw up our mission. Let's freaking go here. Mr. Rafferty, yo Rags fam, it's pump time. Chad D to the power 13 daily dose of I'm about to run through a freaking wall. I'd run through the wall for you guys. I would run through a wall for you guys. Terrafin, Motivational Monday. Oh, dude, Motivational Wednesday. We made a decision. We've made a decision to push back against those dirty whore bears. We're not doing it anymore. Those bears are going to die. Hexy Quinn in the house. Said that a million times. A Fen Bear. Oh, nice to see you. Good morning, all. Sam I am in the house. Everybody says relax. I ain't relaxing. Good morning, everybody. Kay Hudson in the house. Terrafin, maybe punch something instead. See, all right, here, let me teach you guys a little hand-to-hand combat here, dude. You throw that left. You got to turn it over. You throw the right. Pull back here though, you throw the right, you come underneath, and then left hook. Bop, 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 bam. That's how you do it. That's a simple 1, 2, 3. But you got to get the duck in there because that punch is coming. You got to keep it tight. Bam, bam. Got to do it. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got some cool stuff to cover today. We got some cool freaking stuff to cover. And I'm going to go over this. Let me check this first. I'm actually gonna do. Yep, main scene cool. Screen share, that's gonna be the issue. Let's do this though. I need to screen share this. It's not gonna pop up at first. Let me add this bad boy. That should be good. Browser time. New tab. There we go. All right, we're gonna share this screen. We got some cool stuff to go over, some important stuff to go over here. The first thing that I kind of want to talk about, let's take a look at the charts here first, right? We'll take a look at the charts, and we're kind of in a holding pattern. I found it interesting that some people were calling the bottom yesterday. I found that kind of interesting. So we'll check and see if there's any kind of validity to those statements here. Chart plus, let's check it out. We'll go with let's check our Bitcoin chart here first. We'll check the BLX. All right, where are we at here? We are interacting with that trend line that has been established for years and years and years. Okay, so this trend line has been established. The thing about these trend lines that have been established for years and years and years and years is that represents a very, very strong level of support or strong level of resistance. Okay? So we kind of see that we are playing around in these levels, in these areas. Now, yesterday I explained to you that this white dotted line represents my guess as to when the Federal Reserve will start to potentially print money again, or at least pivot pivot and then they start to decrease interest rates. That could trigger that, coupled with, you know, the anticipation of the Bitcoin halving when rewards are halved for mining blocks. That happens as well. We could be off to the races here, folks. So May 2023, potentially, we'll see here. We have some congruency here with this last area of support from the 2018 top, 2017 top. And also we have some congruence here with the fact that we are touching this trend line. This is going to be a very difficult area to really punch through. Potential downside, yes. I think if we go down one more time, that could be the trigger. That could be the spring to start popping us towards the upside. And hopefully we never see those levels again, 20,000. You might ask, Brandon, why are you using Bitcoin? Here's why. Because Bitcoin is the best indicator of the health of the markets. You must be living under a rock if you disagree with that. And quite frankly, I don't care. So here we go. Bitcoin doing its Bitcoin thing. Where are the next levels that we could potentially see? I think we definitely see some interaction in the $13,000 range for Bitcoin. I think that that's going to be something we see. Let's check the daily, see if there's any other serious levels of support or resistance. 13,000 is good. And then we could probably be down around 10,000, 9,000. So let's see if we break through this, we could see something to the downside. Ethereum, obviously we've got Hart's Law here. Now here's what's interesting. Ethereum is pumped a little bit overnight. I don't really know why. I probably should have dug in this a little bit more, but Ethereum has pumped a little bit overnight. I think you probably see that reflected on some of these trading pairs. Hex USDC, you know, yesterday we went down to around the 0.023 level, 2.3 cents for Hex. And that's about the second time that we've retested. Now, here's the thing. If we can't punch through 3.9 cents and then we can't overcome 5 cents, I think that we're going to come back down to these levels. What did I tell you guys last week? When you see these long wicks down, price action is attracted like a magnet to the bottom of these wicks. So even if you saw that, I knew that we were going to come back down to these levels at some point. So I'm feeling pretty confident that we're going to get pretty close to 2 cents. It's going to take a lot of economic energy to pump this through. Maybe Richard announces Pulse Chain today or tomorrow. How awesome would that be? And then, you know, it's off to the races. Throw all this stuff out the window. Right now, we've just had the macro weight of the markets weighing this community down. However, ladies and gentlemen, what did we talk about here? The levels of maximum opportunity. We are on the levels of maximum opportunity moving forward. And it's not just for these assets. It's for assets all over crypto. All right. All right. Hedron. Let's check Hedron. Hedron, kind of similar here. We're going through these levels. We're pushing through. The next level we might see if we fail to get, you know, up above, let's say the 2.5 level, we could come back down to about 15. We'll see. We'll see about that. I think it's pretty daggone cool because here's what happens when Hex pumps, Hedron pumps. That's for damn sure. We know that. Icosa. Let us check Icosa here. Icosa had a precipitous fall to the downside, all the way down to about 54 cents. Somebody got a little excited here and kind of bought this back up. So it's up 27% in about 18 hours now. So that's interesting. Some of you guys are interested in Zen. Okay, cool. Zen had a 500% pump followed by a sell-off, and then Zen had about, what was this, an 80% pump in one day, 95% pump, and it has sold off. We are retesting these bottom levels. Do I think that we're going to push through this to the downside? I absolutely do. I 100% believe that that is going to happen. All right. Cool. ASIC, PLSD. You know, here's what I would imagine. I would imagine that we could see some sort of pump very, very soon from Pulse Doge, because historically speaking, This has had the best chart since launch. And it has respected these lines or these trend lines from the start. So it would not surprise me to see Pulse Doge pump up maybe to the about the maybe $6.50, $7 level. Pulse Bitcoin, that's on our radar now. People accumulating Pulse Bitcoin. Looks like we have a little bit of activity after about a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 day sell-off. We'll see what happens here. Is Pulse Bitcoin at the bottom? Very interesting stuff here. I hopped in a Twitter space yesterday or the day before, actually. Day before, I believe. And those ASIC tokens that you have can be used to not only mine Pulse Bitcoin, but there is going to be a Pulse Litecoin. And you can use those ASIC miners to mine both of those assets. Very interesting alpha there. Just wanted to let you guys know who might own some ASIC tokens. ASIC tokens, by the way, right now are continuing to drop. Just letting you guys know that is the utility for the ASIC. And that utility probably is not going anywhere for a long time. So why are you guys here right now? What is happening in this world? You guys saw the title. The title... Let me see. Let me get this light right. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. All right. The title is the following. Okay? What is the title? The title says Texas says no to CBDCs. What am I talking about here? This is very, very cool. Okay? I'm pretty excited about this, and I put the link in the description so you guys can download this report and check this report out on your own, okay? This is the Texas Work Group on Blockchain Matters, all right? So this is, during the last session, there was the Texas Work Group on Blockchain Matters was established by the 87th Texas Legislature to ensure a strategic statewide approach to enabling the blockchain industry in Texas. The work group's memberships includes representatives from state agencies, University in Texas, and private industry. The findings and recommendations in this report are those of the Texas Work Group on Blockchain Matters. So, what have we been talking about quite a bit here? What is it that we've been talking about? We've been talking about the dangers of CBDCs. What are the dangers of CBDCs? When government has the ability to be able to control, uninhibited control of your funds and your money, cashless society, no more private transactions, a wallet that is controlled by the government. Imagine what they can do. When the White House first sent out some of these executive orders on CBDCs to get all these agencies to work together to learn about CBDCs, we started seeing some very interesting things. One of the things that we saw was the White House reaching out to civil rights activists with regards to CBDCs. Why would they be doing something like that? Why would they be reaching out to civil rights activists with regards to CBDCs? Why would they be reaching out to climate scientists with regards to CBDCs? Why are they doing these sorts of things, right? College and university professors in the social sciences. And then we dug a little bit deeper. And this was the scary thing that we found. It kind of made sense pretty quick. If you are an individual that has a net worth of $1 million or more, if you're an individual who has a net worth of $1 million or more, it has been speculated by people who are working on these CBDCs that when the transition occurs from fiat to this garbage money that we actually have to CBDCs, which is going to be magnitudes times worse, if you have $1 million or more net worth, they might give you 50 cents for every dollar, or 75 cents for every dollar, or maybe $1 for every dollar that you have in the bank in digital currency, because they're making that transition. However, if you are an unfortunate person, Okay. Maybe you've just had it rough at life, or maybe you've made a lot of bad decisions in your life. Okay. And maybe you have a net worth of $50,000, $20,000. Maybe you don't have any type of positive net worth at all. And they want to transition you to the CBDC. Well, guess what? They can take the money that you have or don't have, and they can offer you $1.50 for every dollar that you have, or $2 for every dollar that you have, while they offer the guy across the street who's done the right thing his entire life or her entire life, and they're going to offer them less than what they have. What is this? This is a redistribution. This is why that they're reaching out to these professors in the social sciences. This is why they're reaching out to the ESG folks. This is why this is happening, because they want to figure out a way to transition society to the CBDC, but simultaneously do more damage by redistributing wealth. On top of that, check this out. If you have a government issued wallet that holds CBDCs, the government can track every single move that you make with your dollar. Can they do that now? Yes, there are protections, but check this out. What happens if the government, the IRS, somebody says, you know what, I don't really agree with how you're using your money. I'm just going to press this little button right here and invalidate all of your business savings, all of your private savings, with no due process. Then what happens? Then you go and you're knocking on doors. You're saying, I can't pay my bills. I can't do this. And it takes 6 or 8 or 10 or 12 weeks because government bureaucracy is horrible, and maybe longer, 6 months. And you can't get your money back. And then finally, after 6 months, you get an answer and you're excited. And what do they say? Oh, sorry, it was a mistake. We turned your wallet back on. Programmable money in the wrong hands is technology that's really, really scary. That's why we want to push back on these CBDCs, because it is a modicum of power. It is going to be used to control people. It is going to be used to keep eyes on people and keep tabs on people. Is that something that you want? Hell no, that's not something you want. So here's what's neat. The neat thing is, one of the things that they pointed out amongst many, many things in this report in Texas, they say this work group calls attention to the potential dangers of the creation of a retail central bank digital currency, e.g. a CBDC that involves a direct relationship between the Federal Reserve and consumers in the United States, and encourages the legislature to coordinate with the Texas congressional delegation to oppose such attempts. Thank God for Texas here. Thank God for Texas. Now, here's some other points here. One of the points: identify economic growth and development opportunities presented by blockchain technology. Thank you, Texas. 2, assess the existing blockchain industry in this state. Review workforce needs and academic programs required to build blockchain expertise across all relevant industries. Thank you, Texas. Make any legislative recommendations that will help promote innovation and economic growth by reducing barriers to and expediting the expansion of the state's blockchain industry based on findings. Thank you, Texas. Next, digital identity. Texas should incentivize technology companies whose revenue model does not depend on the monetization of personal data, or whose revenue model actively precludes such data monetization, to headquarter in Texas. The legislator should further study the best incentivization model to achieve this purpose. Next, the work group encourages the legislature to adopt a resolution affirming the importance of exploring a framework of self-sovereign identity, SSI, that would allow individuals to custody data about themselves and decide when, how, and whom that data is shared. Yes, total control of yourself. They want that. They push that. Texas is saying no to the Marxism. Texas is saying no to the socialism. Texas is saying no to these Key tenets that we hold very dear: freedom and sovereignty. This is what it's about. You can go down the dark road, which is wide, or you can go down the narrow road, which is narrow. And Texas is going down that narrow road. Texas is going against the grain because we live in a climate today of zero privacy, of reduction of rights. Thank you, Texas. The work group encourages the legislator to adopt a resolution affirming the right of Texas citizens to possess cryptocurrency on their own account and not to be prohibited from the use of what is commonly, if inaptly, referred to as self-hosted wallets, and to affirm the intention of Texas to protect producers of self-hosted wallets, software, or platforms and their users from undue interference. Awesome. They're saying, hey, you know what? You can go and self-custody your own stuff. It's your property. Cryptocurrency is your property. And we want to make sure that you have the ability to do that in such a way that has no undue interference. And oh yeah, by the way, if you create a cryptocurrency wallet, and I know that there are people in this community that are creating those, you are not going to be punished for doing that. Out freaking standing. I love it. Next, DAOs. The legislator should clarify business enterprise law to ensure decentralized autonomous organizations enjoy a full range of business entity formation options and are not limited to a single option. In other words, Texas should not create, for example, a specialized version of the limited liability company. Next, the work group encourages the legislature to adopt a resolution supporting educational initiatives related to blockchain technology. They're going to put blockchain technology in schools, folks. What does that do? That serves to empower the individual to push back against all the crazy stuff that's happening. They want to teach it in schools. Do you think that you're going to see blockchain technology taught in schools? And if it is taught in schools in New York, do you think it's the same message? The message is going to be the same as what is taught in Texas? You tell me. Texas should create a statutory definition of a fully US dollar-backed audited stablecoin that has the status of money for all purposes, including but not limited to for permissible investments under the Texas Money Services Act. They want to create a stablecoin that can be used in DeFi. Decentralized. Incredible. Calls attention to the potential dangers of the creation of a retail central bank digital currency, a CBDC that involves a direct relationship between the Federal Reserve and consumers. They're pushing back against the Federal Reserve. They understand in Texas the damage that the Federal Reserve has done to the country for so long. In the money, if you're looking at the money is at the very, very tip top of the hierarchy of things that can be controlled and things that can be used to decrease your freedoms. Money is the very top. This permeates into all sectors of society in ways that we probably can't even quantify. This is really, really cool stuff, guys. Really, really cool stuff. The legislature should direct state agencies with subject matter expertise to develop best practices or guidance related to finances and leveraging blockchain technology infrastructure. Best practices could include defining blockchain benefits, use cases, contractual language, development of a blockchain innovation and/or center of excellence, and education or curriculum development. I want to say this right now, folks. If it doesn't click in your head yet, if you don't understand what the Texan project is, everything I just described it to you, the connections that we have and the network that we have will be influencing everything that we just read here in the state of Texas. Do you guys get that? Do you guys understand that? That is the network. That is the connection. It's huge. The folks in Texas that we're working with are pushing these sorts of initiatives all the time. And they have access to these representatives. They have access to the state legislature. They have these relationships already. That's the power of leveraging an existing organization that already has this infrastructure built out. These are incredible things. These are incredible times for Texas because they are going to lead the way. They are going to lead the way, and they need our help. And that's what we're providing here. Outstanding. Let's check chat here real quick. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. What are you guys talking about? Man. Sandy B, the dude. Bitcoin conference is masked as a jazz event in Nowlands. Bitcoin is too bland to understand jazz. Academiciated says, figuratively speaking, of course. We'll keep going up. Good morning, our boy Rags. He's doing burpees. I'm feeling like I'm doing burpees right now, dude. I'm hype, and it's not because of methamphetamine, I assure you. Hexy Quinn, Sam I am. Thoughts Child, what's up? Ty Bull, what is up? Taryn, Brandon, do you stream on a semi-regular? I stream probably 5 times a week. I heard Max and Stacy are having a airdrop to New Orleans. That is very special. Okay, cool. Ancient Kushite, what's up, Rags? Dude, what's up, everybody? With Bugs, what's up, man? What's up, fam? Bugs, you always say, what's good, Rags? And you say, what's up, fam? Sam says, Taryn, he pretty much streams daily, Monday through Friday, usually in the morning or early afternoon, but does it at varying times. Waiting patiently for the last big drop to scoop up that hex. DCA is the way. I posted yesterday, I said, guys, who's backing up the truck? I'm backing up the truck right now, but I'm increasing my allotments of DCA. I haven't changed my plan, just increased the allotments. That's what's happening right now. Things are on fire sale. Levels of maximum opportunity right here, right now. Let's change things up a little bit. Somebody told me I should expect nothing for buying Pulse Chain. Is it a scam? Don't understand why we have to smile and be happy when Richard Hart is spending our money on expensive clothes. Tony D, you absolutely should have no expectation. You should have zero expectation. And Tony D, do you know where he got that money? Do you know where he got that money, Tony D? Do you know what liquidity providing is? Academiciated, indeed. Get those ASIC miners active. Cbdc suck anyway. Absolutely, they suck. They're dangerous. We could create an entire stream on CBDCs, and we have actually. Random works off his own schedule, and I respect him for that. Sandwich, when I die, I may not go to heaven. I don't know if they let cowboys in. If they don't, just let me go to Texas, boys, because Texas is as close as I've been. I have a sneaking suspicion that is a country song of some sort. And then it probably goes on to talk about drinking beer, kicking the dog, and potentially yelling or fighting with their wife. Just about every single country song. Tony D, all the data is on chain, so if someone thinks RH is spending sacrifice money, they should prove it. You should not expect profit from the work of others. We're all here for that sexy beard. Damn Skippy Academiciated. Hexray Vision, damn, it's early, kids. Taryn, it's cool, brother. No need to entertain the fudders. Let them keep talking, looking stupid. Spending our money, don't think that's what's happening. Daniel Poke, ASIC miners at work or on vacation. Red Squirrel, hey Pops, Thoughts Child, Tony D, do you know how wealthy Homeboy was before the sacks? Finn Bear in the house. Okay, gosh, you guys are freaking blowing up. Rags is absolutely, yeah, spitting truth here. Try to. Cool. We're going to scroll down. I can't even see all what you guys are doing. It's stupid. We can start our own bank. It takes about $75 million. Ramon Carrillo. Great news. Texas to the moon. It is great news. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got some cool stuff going on. Now, I'm going to share some, let me just share some articles. We'll fill this out here. Okay. What is the best crypto use case? There was a poll that was created by Cointelegraph. What do you guys think they said? What's the best crypto use case? A community member argued that the best crypto use case is still how crypto provides decentralized peer-to-peer payment system that eliminates middlemen like banks. Is that the use case? I think the best use case of cryptocurrency, I think it's probably connecting communities together, right? Connecting communities, because if you have communities connected together, they will use the things that connect them together. They will use those infrastructures. And I think the more decentralized that we can get, the more that communities break away from these centralized ideas, the better off that we're going to be in the long run, I do believe. 2x to catch up, and now Rag sounds drunk at normal speed. That is what happens. One community member highlighted the use of stablecoins like Tether as payment methods while pointing out that other cryptocurrencies can be used as investment tools. On the other hand, another response brought up the transparency that crypto brings. Apart from these, one answer also raised the concept of saving, spending, and self-custody, which recently became more talked about since the FTX collapse. People don't get it yet. People do not get it yet. This is what pisses me off, folks. This is really what frustrates me. 2008, you had Satoshi create the paper, a peer-to-peer digital currency system, right? Or whatever it's called. But he created that paper, and he created Bitcoin in response to giving men and giving women the power over our finances and them squandering all of our finances. We trust these people. We trusted this people for such a long amount of period of time here. And we gave them that trust, and we gave them our money, and they screwed it up. Not only did they screw it up in 2008, they have screwed it up all throughout history. And the truth of the matter is, the closer that you are to inflation, the richer that you get. Why do you think DC is so rich? Why do you think Fairfax County is so rich? Why do you think Loudoun County is so rich? Why do you think some of the suburbs that surround the state capitals are so rich? Why do you think that? Because these are the people that are closest to inflation. These congressmen and these lawyers and this and that, they lobby for this legislation for some of these kickbacks to come to their districts. The closer that you can get to the inflation flow, the better off that you are. What does cryptocurrency represent? Unfortunately, we do live in a society that values this centralized idea. That's the unfortunate part. The fortunate part is, now that we have cryptocurrency, it can bring the common man closer to inflation than they ever have been in their entire life. They don't have to be in the good old boys club. You can have access to this inflation through the blockchain. This is one benefit. If you play your cards right, that's one benefit. Okay? I think that the best use case, I think that the thing that is most important is taking and fracturing the centralized idea into a million separate pieces, into a million separate communities. I think that provides massive amounts of stability. If you're thinking about energy, right? You've got one nuclear power plant that powers, a quarter of the Northeast. What if that one nuclear power plant goes down? Then most of the Northeast will go dark for a while. So what happens when you can take energy and you can decentralize energy across 2 million households? And you can put some sort of solar panel, or it doesn't even have to be solar panel. It can be some sort of energy saving device in each one of these places. That way there is no single point of failure. So you're decreasing your risk. You're spreading your risk across 1 million households instead of spreading your risk across one central point. And that is the same thing with money. That is the same thing with money, in my opinion. I don't think that centralizing power in Bitcoin is the way to go, because Bitcoin is already compromised. Do I think it is much, 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 much better than what we have out there currently. Yeah, Bitcoin is much better than the Federal Reserve System. However, Bitcoin of today is not the Bitcoin of 2008. When you have 0.1% of all Bitcoin miners owning 50% of the hash rate, is that a good thing? And who controls those people? Well, they're publicly traded companies, which means also what? That those people are the recipients in some part to that inflation that we were talking about. Where does that inflation come from? It comes from the tit of the government. We got to cut it out, folks. We got to cut it out. Because all good things with the government come at a high price. And it might not come at a high price now. It might come at a high price in the future. But make no mistake, there will be a high price with that. Next. Brazil passes law to legalize crypto as a payment method. The law was approved by the Chamber of Deputies of Brazil, but still requires approval of the executive branch. While Brazil has not made Bitcoin legal tender, as El Salvador did last year, the South American nation has passed a law that legalizes crypto payments throughout the country. Just throwing this in here to just let you guys know that, like, bear market stuff, crypto isn't going away, crypto isn't dying. We got to punch these friggin' bears in the mouth. All right, this is all part of the process. This has happened before. The smart people, the rich people, they are loading up right now while everybody else cries in crypto because they don't have any bearing. They don't have any compass. I would say, what would you say? 75% of the people that participate in the 2021 bull run at the beginning of 2021, they probably got in 2019 or 2020. This is how this goes. People come in, they do all the wrong things, they lose their money, and most of them don't come back. In every single bear market that we have, it's always the first bear market for a majority of people out there. So they don't understand that this is the time when people build. They don't understand that this is the time when people back up the truck. And people are backing up the truck. Now, you can choose to cry about things, or you can choose to go take the damn bull by the horns. Interesting choice of words there. And you can go get yours. Go freaking get yours. This is the opportunity. You know, I tell people this. You can DoorDash. A lot of people, DoorDash is easy. You download an app and you go drive around and pick up food and deliver it. There's no brain power involved. You make $500 in DoorDash on the side in a month for some of you folks out there. Is it $500? What if you invest it in a crypto asset or a variety of crypto assets that on average do a 500x over the next 4 years? So that $500 that you got paid that month is actually not worth $500. It's worth $250,000. But people don't think like that. They say, oh, it's only $500 and I've worked so much and I don't want to work on the weekends. And what are you doing? What are you doing to go change your life? This is the opportunity to go change your life. Quit being dum-dums. All right, I'm not going to really talk about this because this is stupid. Here's the deal. Here's the deal, folks. We are 44 minutes in. Raymond Carrillo, Texan to the moon. Sounds like a Trojan horse. We could start our own bank. Takes about 75 mil. Mr. Rafferty says. Daniel Polk. Thoughts, buying and staking hex on the red. Country song is from Tanya Tucker. Texas, when I die. DJ Cryptomatic, thank you for that save. Sandy B, the dude, DJ, Hexy Quinn. Briz says, how do I move closer to the money printers? You are next to the money printers right now. Folks, if you're in this chat, you're close to the money printers right now. The first time in history that this has happened where the common man can get this close to the inflation. But you notice what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it more and more and more difficult for the common man to have access to that inflation. Why? Why do you guys think that? Why do you guys think that? Rich people view you as the mechanism to redistribute wealth to them. I'm going to say that again. Rich people view you as the mechanism to redistribute wealth to them. They are taking money out of your pocket and they are putting it in their pocket using fear. This is what happens. This is why people lose billions and billions and billions. Stuff like this right here. So they need you. They need you to represent that body that is stupid. They need you to represent that body that is ignorant so they can remove money out of your wallets and put it in their wallets. However, we have a way to fight back. We can tokenize our communities. We can keep our monetary energy inside. And we can do what they're doing to everybody else. We can just be patient. We can think in 2 to 4 year chunks. We don't have to pay attention to the FUD because the FUD is for people like you. They want you to sell your positions out. They want to corner retail. They want retail to sell their positions so they can snatch it up. In every cycle, every day that goes by, they're going to get more and more and more market share, and retail is going to go further and further away. The people that are left will be rewarded. This is what it is. The people that are left are going to be rewarded. Are you going to be one of those people? I have a sneaking suspicion many in this chat are. A sneaking suspicion. If only there were products like Hex and Texan, J-Man in the house. This is my first bear. Gifting phase is almost over. Don't miss out if you qualify. Hello, Hexkins. We are the slaves. We are all the SA. Loving this bear market, stacking my bags. J-Man. All right, here's the deal. We're gonna do a random number, folks. And I guess I'll make this viewable so you guys don't think I'm just screwing around. All right. We are going to do a random number between 1 and 1,000. The winner, the person who gets the closest, will receive 1 million Texan token. This is a very important thing to understand here, folks. We're going to go to texan.cc. If you go to texan.cc and you go to the top, it says claimer bonus. You can do Wallet Connect or you can click MetaMask. If it verifies that you are one of the claimers, okay, with our claim phase, it will give you the opportunity to put another MetaMask wallet in here to get an additional airdrop. That means that if you have a friend, if you have a family member, right, that you're trying to get into crypto, this is the great opportunity for that. They can set up a MetaMask wallet. You can get that wallet address and you can give it away to them. You can give it to them. That's what this is all about. Let me check this number here real quick. Keep guessing, guys. A number between 1 and 1,000. Hexy Quinn, don't sit it out. Don't sit it out. I know what your number is. I know what your lucky number is. Let me check this out here. Okay. Latest numbers. Congratulations, folks. Congratulations. This is pretty cool. All right. We announced the Texan project on the 4th of July. On the 4th of July. Okay. We had a donation phase. We raised well over, there was about $1 million worth of donations that went to the 501c4 nonprofit. Really, really cool. Not only that, folks, as of this morning, we have 30,000 wallets that have participated in Texan Token. 30,000. Now, you got about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours here before this gifting phase is over, which means if you did claim, you have the ability to go in, connect your wallet, and you can gift Texan to somebody else. Just get them to set up a MetaMask and give that wallet address to you. You put it in there, bing, bang, boom, you're good to go. We have this morning, as of, what time was this? About 9:05 Eastern, so it's probably more now. We have 30,083 wallets. 30,083 wallets, of which 6,457 were gifts that you guys gave other people. Not us giving you, you guys gave it to other people. Congratulations, well done, outstanding. All right, here we go. We'll share screen. We'll take a number 1. Random number between 1 and 1,000. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 475. Chat, help me out here. We're taking a look. 475. We got 555 by Finn Hex. 475. 224. 475. 475. Aisle height 554. David Gomez 450. Did David Gomez take it? David Gomez 475, 475, 475. Thoughts, child. 475. David Gomez, I think you got it. Thoughts Child beat you out, man. He got it right on the dot. Just kidding. Outstanding, David Gomez. Well done, well done, well done. Hit me up, drop me some type of ERC20. You can find me on Telegram, find me on Twitter. Congratulations. Well done. Excited for you. Here we are. 52 minutes in. I've got a cool stream. I've got an interview here with a podcast here in about 20 minutes. So I'm going to get prepared for that. Let me check chat here, see what's going on. Gomez, David Gomez got it. Thas, Bayou Billy in the house. Good job, David. Congrats, David. Celtex, aka Gaming, love you, Rags. Hey, yo, bro, you getting soft in here, man. I mean, I know I'm being pump and hype. I'm just trying to get y'all through the bear market, man. Because that trash that y'all see on Twitter, oh my gosh, we got to get that out of your head. We got to drive it out. All right, guys, say it with me, guys. This is the bear creed. You gotta say it with me. The FUD is strong. The FUD is here. We don't care when the FUD is near. Find a bear, hang him high. Find a bear, make him cry. When the going gets tough, you better hunker down and punch a bear or make him drown. Let's freaking go. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rags Riches. Do not like, comment, or subscribe. Congratulations on almost 31,000 wallets participating in Texan. That is absolutely massive. I can't pump that up enough. Good work, ladies and gentlemen. Rags to Riches out.